On today's broadcast, we bring you the murderous, the mighty, the fighter, the angry, the rough, the rowdy, the rubble-rousing. Yes, you heard it here. Rubble-rousing, not rabble-rousing, but rubble-rousing. Meaning they take a bunch of rubble from a construction site, a demolition site rather, or from a mountain side, or from a rock slide, or from a madman who's piled it all in his yard. And they start rousing it up into the skies and saying, "Hello, we are rubble rousers, and we will unite!" Sorry, that has absolutely nothing to do with today's episode of Z69 News. On today's episode of Z69 News, we are talking about the campaign of Bernie Sanders. Yes, I mean, the campaign of Bernie Sanders, which many people have been thinking, asking, questioning, wondering. Wondering? Questioning? It's not like I'm pulling this out of my ass or anything. People have come up with claims about the Sanders campaign saying, "Oh, do we really want, in the Democratic Party in this day and age, another old, white, man character?" Where this comes from, I'm not really sure. I am a white man, so I cannot be, I don't know. I'm not, but it did come from somewhere, I promise you. It came from somewhere. But the most important question has not been asked yet. The most important concern about whether or not Sanders' campaign is appropriate for this day and age has not appeared yet. No. For all of you with a stick up your, for all of you who are concerned about beating Donald Trump and the Republicans with a stick up your ass, I mean, for all of you who are very concerned about beating Donald Trump and the Republicans, you have to consider one thing. A very big area of discrimination in our political area. If you look at our Congress right now, there are maybe 2 senators at most who are representatives of this one demographic that Sanders himself does not stand a part of. And that demographic is the bearded folk. Now you may say, but all the diverse crowded candidates also aren't, bearded. You look at Biden, he's not even diverse. He's also an old white man. We like him, right? Well, get this. There's a few parts to this. This is very complex. You see, Biden's different, and Kamala's different, and Booker's different, despite them not having beards, and despite Booker being a man. It doesn't really matter, trust me. This is what the Democratic Party is all about. Is the bearded folk. We need diversity and we need beards because politics has been discriminating against beards for centuries. Maybe not centuries, probably since the 1800s when our last bearded president existed. It wasn't Abraham Lincoln, but he is the most memorable one of them. Yes. Beard discrimination has been a common thing, mostly because people hate hippies. And hippies stamped that fucking beard in the 60s, and people started to think that civility and appropriateness and not swearing and saying fuck has everything to do with not having a beard. Because after all, I'm saying fuck! And I have a beard right now. Alright. Swears are good words, people. No. I can't go out of character like that. Alright. I might have to cut that part out. Or maybe not. Beards are good things, just like swears are good words. You have to love them, and if a candidate does not have a beard, they do not belong in the Democratic Party because they do not have the diversity. So Sanders, you have a problem. But there is rumor, so for all the loved candidates, Beto O'Rourke, also a white man, Joe Biden, also an old white man. Well, Beto's not old, so we don't have to worry about that. Cory Booker, he's a man, but he's not white, and he's not old, so that's okay, right? Maybe. And Kamala Harris, who prosecutes a bunch of nasty people, prosecutes a bunch of nasty people? What? What? Where am I getting this from? Kamala Harris, tough on crime prosecutor, who fucked over everyone who might have thought that she was good for their diverse communities. Anyways, no, we love Kamala here on the Uptight News. Z69 News, the Uptight News. We love Kamala here on the Uptight News, we do. And we have the greatest idea as to how this could come about in our opinion pieces today, or our commentators are suggesting, as in I am a commentator and there's no one else here commentating with me. I'm not really talking news, I'm just commentating. But I'm not telling you that I'm commentating, keep in mind, because if I told you I was commentating and this is not news, then you would think that this is just me speaking out of my ass, which is not. This is very, very, very important information that my corporate overlords told me to say to you today. I mean, that I totally agree with 100% completely. Has nothing to do with corporate overlords. It's mostly to do with the fact that they decided to hire an uptight prick like me. Never mind all of this. Anyways, my recommendation to Kamala Harris is to grow a beard. Yes, because Kamala is the most amazing candidate that has to offer in this area. And it would do wonders for her PR if she became the first bearded woman president of the United States of America. Holy crap, wouldn't that be revolutionary, folks? Wouldn't that be progress with a double, triple, quadruple P, like a progress? Yes, it would be progress, it would be amazing, and it is exactly what we need to beat Donald Trump. A strong, burly, hairy, womanly woman of color in office to fight Donald Trump and to beat down the people of color, prosecute the people of color. She did that in California. No, she's for the people of color. She didn't prosecute anyone or bring anyone to jail other than white old men like Steve Mnuchin, which she didn't prosecute. Never mind. She is a candidate of the people. Trust her with her mighty beard that she may grow if she buys into this scheme that I'm selling you right now. The first bearded woman president would be amazing. She marched with Martin Luther. No, she didn't. She wasn't even old enough for that then. Bernie actually did. Never mind, folks. Never mind. Alright. Actually, I don't know how old she is. Kamala could be that old. I'm not, cause you know, we are ageist as long as it allows us to say that Bernie Sanders is not allowed, but Joe Biden is, and Hillary Clinton's fine, even though she's just like, what, 2 years younger, dyes her hair probably. Donald Trump dyes, I don't even know if any of that hair is real. Alright, folks. I've told you enough news for tonight. That is it on Z69 News. Join us next time for more uptight commentary up the butthole. And enjoy your election.